Our brains are amazing machines. They're always looking for ways to save energy. One way they do this is by forming habits. Habits are automatic responses to cues in our environment. They follow a simple three-part loop: cue, routine, reward. First, a cue triggers the brain to initiate a behavior. This can be anything from a specific time of day to arriving at a certain location. Think of it as a signal telling your brain which habit to use. Next comes the routine, which is the actual behavior itself. This is the action you take in response to the cue. It could be brushing your teeth, going for a run, or checking your phone. Finally, the reward is the positive outcome associated with the behavior. This reinforces the habit loop and makes you more likely to repeat the behavior in the future. It could be the feeling of clean teeth, the runner's high, or the satisfaction of catching up on social media. Understanding this simple loop is the first step to changing your habits and ultimately your life. Deep within our brains lies a powerful structure called the basal ganglia. This area plays a crucial role in habit formation. Think of it as the brain's autopilot, taking over repetitive actions and turning them into automatic routines. The basal ganglia is constantly learning, recognizing patterns, and making connections between cues, routines, and rewards. As we repeat a behavior, the basal ganglia steps in, takes over the process, and makes it more efficient. This efficiency is what makes habits both powerful and hard to change. On one hand, it frees up our conscious mind to focus on other tasks. On the other hand, it means habits become deeply ingrained in our neural pathways. But understanding the role of the basal ganglia offers hope. By consciously changing our cues, routines, and rewards, we can reprogram our brains and form new, healthier habits. Habits don't form overnight, they take time and repetition. Each time we perform the behavior and receive a reward, the connection between the cue, routine, and reward strengthens. This process is called habit formation. Conversely, breaking a habit involves weakening this connection. It takes a conscious effort to identify triggers, disrupt the routine, and replace the reward with a healthier alternative. It's important to remember that simply wanting to change a habit isn't enough. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. This means we need to find ways to make the new habit more appealing and the old habit less appealing. Breaking a habit can be challenging, but it is possible. By understanding the science behind habit formation, we can develop strategies to overcome these challenges and create lasting change. Part 4, the science of change: motivation, repetition, environment. 3 key elements drive successful habit change: motivation, repetition, and environment. Motivation provides the initial spark, the desire to change. It fuels our determination and helps us overcome challenges. Repetition is key to turning a new behavior into a habit. The more we repeat a behavior, the stronger the neural connections become, and the more automatic it becomes. Consistency is crucial. Our environment plays a significant role in shaping our habits. Surrounding ourselves with cues that support the behaviors we want and minimizing triggers for old habits can make a huge difference. By understanding and applying these scientific principles to our lives, we can create an environment that supports positive change and makes habit change more attainable. Part 5, practical tips: mastering habit change. Changing habits doesn't have to be daunting. Here are some practical tips to get you started. First, identify your triggers. Pay attention to the cues that precede your unwanted habits. Once you're aware of them, you can start to avoid them or replace them with cues that support the behaviors you want. Second, swap, don't stop. Trying to eliminate a habit altogether can be difficult. Instead, focus on replacing the old routine with a new, healthier one. Third, reward yourself. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Rewarding yourself for progress reinforces the new habit loop and keeps you motivated. Remember, change takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself, focus on one habit at a time, and celebrate your progress along the way. You have the power to reprogram your brain and create the life you want. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel.